this started when I decided to buy a bunch of character packs for Smash. Because apparently I'm playing that more. And I just found out this guy. I see I bought the challenge pack. Where the fuck was he? That this guy is now in Smash. Kazuya. What the fuck is he doing in Smash? I mean, he's he's from Tekken. Tekken's never touched a Nintendo console. It's not to my knowledge. I mean, I'm gonna go check the market right now to see if there's a Tekken game on the Switch or something. But I'm fairly certain that Tekken's never touched a Nintendo console. What is this? I mean, I feel like being a Smash would make some sense, because, I mean, Soul Calibur's touched a Nintendo console at one point. But Kazuya? While I'm on the subject, isn't Super Smash Bros. Supposed to be, Nintendo characters? I mean, I can forgive... I mean, I remember seeing Snake and Brawl and being, what the fuck? And then someone reminded me that, Twin Snakes was a thing. And, the early Metal Gear games were a thing. I'm like, okay, maybe I can forgive that. Sure. And I can forgive the FE characters, because Final Fantasy, at least in the good old days, was on Nintendo stuff. I mean, the first FF game was for the NES. A lot of the early ones were for NES and SNES. I think it was after what North America would call FF7, where yeah, I think that was called FF7 in both NA and North America. Where it was no longer where they switched to Sony on this one and kind of stayed on those consoles because they wanted the better processing capabilities of the Sony and Microsoft consoles at the time. And I think that's still traditionally the case, that Nintendo usually lags hardware-wise because Nintendo's figured out that software sells games. And they know that they have the market for... They know that if they release a Mario, a Zelda, and usually one other Nintendo franchise, they don't really need to give a shit. People will buy and play, will buy their console just for Mario and Zelda. I mean, let's be real. Breath of the Wild did to the Switch what Halo did to the original Xbox. Let's be real here. But now I'm going on a tangent. I'm going off on a tangent here. I mean, like, and of course Sonic, I can understand, because Sonic, when Sega stopped making consoles, they went to Nintendo consoles. They have their reasons. I'm not going to go into that, because I'm not a business analyst. I'm not a game analyst. I know nothing about that. I just know that. I just know enough about my gaming history to know that. But I'm just looking at this. I'm like, why? Lord fucking hell, why? I mean, it's not like I have any hate for Kazuya. I mean, he is this, I mean, he is a bat. I mean, I have played the Tekken games. I did own a PS2 just to play Tekken 4, and I have played Tekken in the arcades. Back when arcades were a thing. And back when arcades were mainstream and not something that you had to go to the barcade to actually go check one out, or to a Cineplex. If you wanted to go, oh my god, I'm in an arcade! Ah! Right? But, and like, he is a cool, kind of a cool, badass, fallen hero style character. That's kind of what he is in the franchise. He started up as a good guy, he then kind of went bad. I think this storyline, when I last checked, was like, Kazuya is in this power struggle with his dad, Heihachi, who runs this ninja gang. I think that's the storyline. and they are trying. You know, each trying to best the other. And he actually not exactly winning Father of the Year awards. Is jealous of it because I mean he carries the devil gene, and it only affects firstborn son. I think. I don't know if it's firstborn son or just a firstborn child. I may have to double check the lore on that. I haven't really kept up, but and I think that's the story. But again, I'm tangenting. I mean, I can forgive Pac-Man being on tangenting, and I think what it is because I am seeing some FE characters that were never whose games were never on a Nintendo console showing up, like Cloud in that. Yeah, Cloud was in that. Which I mean, while Final Fantasy has been on the system, I mean, maybe I'm gatekeeping, but I don't know. I mean, Namco definitely has some sort of like deal with Nintendo because I mean, Pac-Man's in the game, and Pac-Man is a Namco property. I'm trying to think something else that's Namco that's also in the lineup. Not Kazuya. Kazuya, by the way, is also Namco. I mean, Tekken, Soul Calibur, those are Namco properties. Um, and they're both these Japanese style fighting games. They're really fun games. I've played both. I played them in the arcades. I played them on consoles. Um, but yeah, I is this Smash Bros. Going to devolve into um fantasy fighting? I mean, are we? Is it going to get to a point where we're going to start seeing Marvel and DC characters in this? I don't know if that's the case. I mean, I think you have to be a video game character. At this point, I think the only qualification for being on Smash Brothers right now is you have to be a video game character. But of course, maybe as time moves on, maybe this distinction is not going to be relevant anymore, because it might get to a point where Nintendo might be the only company still making consoles. I mean, I have not bought either the new Xbox or the new PlayStation, and that's because I took one good look at them, and one good look at their library, and thought they cost upwards of $700. And while I'm sure they are powerful as machines, every game that I might actually want to play on them, with a few exceptions, I can buy on Steam for cheaper sometimes. In fact, if I can switch the feed from my Switch to my desktop for a second. Which one is screen capture, please. Okay, so it's capturing both screens. I don't want you to do that. Just pick one. Yeah, do that one. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And with that, I have to like now move this down because this is very impromptu. I'm sorry, everybody. Okay. Okay. And everything is. Why is everything dark? I don't like this one. Look at something here. There should be something here. Oh. Unless I have to fix something on the screen capture. Why am I troubleshooting this? This is ball like a ball. Cursor, that's fine. Yeah, we can do that. So crop shit, like you. The advanced settings. X server, server. It's not capturing anything. I'm pissed off now. Now I'm just angry. Yes, just a minute. Oh, capturing my cursor, but it's not capturing anything else. It's angering me to no end. Maybe I can just do a browser and I can just look it up on Steam. Maybe I can do a browser. Adding a browser source. Yay. Okay, let's Because I really want to prove a point with this. This is why I'm doing this. Okay. Bear with me. I will get back to my regular schedule streaming in a moment, where I'm not screaming and just being a general annoying taunts. Okay. There it is. And hey, ladies and gentlemen, look what I found on Steam. Yeah, look what I found on Mofo Steam. All right, see, there it is. All its beautiful glory. And there's our pretty man Kazuya right there. Oh, he's pretty in the earlier games. He's more monstrous now. I mean, his son Jin's a pretty boy now. But that's besides the point. Look. So there really is no reason for me to own either game. Meanwhile, if I want to play a Zelda game, Nintendo says, you buy our console, or you fuck you. Now, of course, I could go hunt down an emulator, which is technically a crime, and you kind of have to have a certain level of technical know-how to actually set the damn thing up and have it run properly. But that's beside the point. Look, well, again, tangenting. And I don't think anyone really wants to hear me complain about, whine about dumb shit. I don't know. I saw that when I went to go buy the fighter passes, and it's just irking me on some level. I mean, you have someone who has no idea who Kazuya is. They play Smash, okay? And I'm gonna switch sources. I'm gonna go back to switch video. Alright? So, I have no idea who Kazuya is. I'm like, hey, I don't know. Hey, Kazuya, it looks cool. What game is he from? And they actually want to play that game. And then they realize that they don't own the console for it. Rant over. I'm gonna go back to my regular schedule streaming. It's been a while. And I should get on that. Because, I mean, the screen's going dark. I should probably actually do this in English. Alright, that's my rant. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I didn't realize I actually bought him, but apparently I did. I think while I'm here, did I buy the piranha plant? Should probably get that too. Yeah, okay, that's while we're on the topic. What the fuck is Minecraft Steve doing here? I think it's the same complaint. But I think a lot of people will argue, well, this isn't Minecraft on the Switch. It's everywhere. But sure, I guess I can get a pass. It's just bugging me on some level. Oh yeah, I did not buy the piranha plant. I should probably get on that. You're not going to see my credit card information anyways. Alright, well. Rant's over. I'm going to segment the video. See you guys in a moment. While I continue my New Game Plus run of Super Mario Odyssey.